everyone, welcome to our second vlog. This time we're still talking about forests, but in this vlog we'll focus on deforestation. The recent 3 days we have arrived in ONRC, where a lot of forests can be seen. We have learned a lot about all kinds of trees and forest management. Walking in the forest, we had a very unusual experience that we never had in China. Because in China, forests are protected and such primitive forests are not allowed us to explore. Morning everyone, nice to see you again. This time we have arrived at ONRC in the second day, and now we are departing for the temporary rainforest now. After a short drive, I have arrived in the rainforest. As you can see, the tree types and all kinds of vegetation is very different from what we see in the mountain Rainier. Also, we are lucky to invite Joseph Mori to give us a lesson about forestry and forest management. Moreover, we have Frank Hansen to give a lecture about research operations and management in the forest nearby. After learning from these instructors and gathering information from the internet on our own, we have concluded the characteristics of deforestation in the USA. First, forest management is directly relevant to different land ownerships because they are consistent with different forest management policies, thus leading to different ways of deforestation. According to the data by USDA, private individuals own 60%, the federal government owns 33%, while state and public agencies and American Indians own the rest of the land. For national parks, which belong to the ownership of federal government, the minimum human interaction is the top policy, while for other types, humans can do anything so long as they comply with the environmental regulations set by the government. To see in a different angle, deforestation can be roughly divided into two types, namely clear cut and selective cut. We'll introduce them separately as follows. By definition, clear cut refers to forestry practice in which most of all trees in an area are uniformly cut down. Most of the time, people do clear cut out of economic reasons. However, in Washington state, clear cut is strictly regulated by the government inventory, and afforestation is a must after every harvest. The benefit for ecology is another big concern when clear cut happens. Imagine an area with dead trees after a huge pest attack. In an unhealthy state, dead trees may catch fire much more easily, leading to an uncontrolled fire catastrophe and enormous loss, both ecologically and economically. Thus, to clear cut the area in advance will reduce the loss to a large extent, creating benefit. Last but not least, people sometimes clear cut because they have to. For example, the old older town, Pierce County, WA, is under risk of floods. So instead of letting the flood wash away everything, including the trees nearby, to clear-cut the trees would be a much wiser choice. However, clear-cut may not be as favorable for our ecosystem as it tears down everything, changing the structure of ecosystem in the area thoroughly, exposing it to potential disequilibrium in the long term. Another deforestation method is selective cut. Literally, it means selecting over mature or sick trees in the forest to cut out of the concern of maximizing economic and ecological effect. Economy and ecology are the most frequently concerned issues when selective cut happens. Selective cut has ecological benefits. For example, it helps to maintain biodiversity. Less trees means less competition for nutrients and sunshine, thus actually benefiting themselves and the coexistence of other wildlife. Also, in some wetlands, to cut trees which encroach wetland area will guarantee the existence of wetland, so they will function in its most suitable case. For economic factors, leaving the most vigorous trees means the maximum harvest value in respect of both quantity and quality, prospering the wood industry. To sum up, whether we choose to clear cut or selective cut is a comprehensive decision as a trade-off between ecological, economic, biological, human, and all other effects.
All right, go. Tell me.
These are all of our thinking about deforestation in the USA. Thanks for watching. See you next time.